It's basically like Quidditch from Harry Potter, but essentially you're on the ground. So instead of flying, you're running with a broom between your legs. If you come off your broom, then that's dismounting. Then you run back to your poles, you have to tag back in, and that's how we deal with pretty much any kind of being out. So whereas in Harry Potter, you know, you'd be beaten and then you've probably broken an arm or something and you're not in the game anymore, we're a bit less violent. We'll just run back to our hoops, tag back in, and run you back into play. Aim of the game, you get your quaffle, put it through the opponent's hoops, and you get 10 points. And 15 minutes into the game, the snitch comes on, and seekers have to catch a snitch, who is a person with a little golden sock behind them. And yeah, game ends when you catch a snitch, and that's 30 points to your team. You've got 3 chasers and 2 beaters per team in play. We have regular competitions. I've just been to one called Northerns that happened in November. There's a new Premier League that's coming out that Sky are hosting. Tryouts are starting very soon. I myself am going to be trying for the Northern Watch team. But there's regular competitions that go on. There's a World Cup. UK came second, I think, this year. America pretty much always win because Quidditch started in America, but there you go. Pretty much just constant ones going throughout the year in different parts of the country. We've got one in February called the Valentine's Cup, which is Valentine's themed, of course. And that's a draft team system, so it's all about individual skill. And then you've got your team games, which will be about team skill and just general Quidditch play.
So I'm Niall, and normally I play keeper, but I also do a bit of snitching work. So whenever I'm the snitch, I can't really be on the team that's playing in the game because I have to be impartial. And the snitch sort of works like an extra referee. So they're not counted as a player; they're an official. And obviously, like in the Harry Potter books, the game ends when you catch the snitch. But in Quidditch that we play, it's only worth 30 points, so it doesn't completely take the game away. So what will happen is I'll get a ball like this, and I'll attach it to the back of my shorts, and on the 17th minute of the game I'll be thrown in, and that's when the seekers for both teams can come in as well. Their job is essentially to get what's called a clean catch of the snitch ball from me, but in doing so I can push them, shove them away from me, run away and all of that. A lot of people whenever they first come into Quidditch tend to think that snitches do a lot of running, but it's essentially more like a pseudo wrestling match. You will have 2 people running you and you'll be shoving them and just trying to stop them from getting their hand around. It's quite violent part of the game, to be fair. There's a lot of people falling down at those points, and sometimes even you'll only have one seeker coming to get you, because if one team's behind, they'll just use their seeker to also block the other seeker. As an official as well, the snitch has to keep a careful eye on the catches, because if there's too much contact with you, whenever it's caught, it's not a good catch, and then as soon as the ball leaves you and someone's got it in their hand, you will have a discussion with the other refs, at which point, you can end up deciding that the game is then over, when somebody can win that. Just so you've got, your regular catch to win the game. When people are far ahead, they just want to get it over and done with as soon as possible, catch it, get it finished before the other team can catch up. I've seen 1 or 2 games where it has come down to whoever catches the snitch wins. And then you've got what's called cold catching. So cold catching is usually happens when a team is very, very far behind the other. Everyone's tired, they sort of accept they're not really going to win, and you get into that dangerous territory when people are really, really tired, where injuries can start to happen. So people just tend to catch a snitch to end the game, even if they lose. Because it's a bit of a pride thing, you at least caught the snitch at the end of the day. There's not too much more to snitching than that, really. You just get out there, you try and keep the ball on you for as long as possible. I've seen sneakers flip over somebody, reach under somebody to grab the snitch, and a couple of times whenever the snitch hasn't been looking, I've seen people just come and run right up behind them and grab it. So you've got to be really, really careful all the time. Yeah, that's about it. It's really fun. I enjoy it.
So there's 4 positions on a Quidditch team. The chaser, which is what I play, we wear the white headbands, and our aim is to score with the quaffle, like in the movies. There's the beaters, they play in the black headbands, and they have the dodgeball aspect as well. So if you get beat by the bludger, you have to tap back in at your hoops. We've got the keeper, who plays in the green headband and stays back and kind of defends the hoops. And then we've got our seeker, and his goal is to catch the snitch. He wears a yellow headband. He doesn't come on until the end of the game because the snitch doesn't get released until the end of the game. And once he catches the snitch, the game is over. About 3 years ago, Becky, who's the founder of the team, I saw her at the Freshers' Fair. Actually, it wasn't a sports fair, it was the Society's Fair. And she was really enthusiastic about the sport. I wanted to try something new, and her enthusiasm kind of convinced me that maybe Quidditch wasn't something to kind of just shun off as something just for nerds. So I came to the first practice. There were only about 5 of us, and that was it. Since then I've just been hooked. It's a nice cross between friendly kind of family when you're off pitch. It's the best group of mates you'll ever have. So as soon as you're on pitch, you tackle them straight down, full contact sport. It's really good fun. The only other sport I've played is hockey, and it's got some similarities, but Quidditch doesn't compare at all. Like, it's a mix of the best aspects from every other sport. You've got the contact from rugby, similar to handball in a way. You've got dodgeball thrown in as well. It's my first year being captain since Becky left, and it's been a challenge. Just because you have to be a master of everything. I can't just be a chaser anymore. I have to know how to beat, I have to know how to snitch, I have to know how to ref. But it's been really good fun.
Elbow, pull train!
Pull train! And then we'll do a little bit of